So this is a set against Amulet Titan. That's Cyrus. I think he is a grinder. That's two circuits, so I know he's probably pretty good. He plays the Amulet of Vigor, so I know the jig is up. I have a Growth Spiral into Wilderness Rector, and I am super duper happy. We're just gonna probably blow him out with this turn 3 Reclamation into counter his backup. So he plays a Tribe Scout, I don't care. And we're just gonna Growth Spiral, put in a land. Where we draw land, we do draw land. And here we go. Reclamation. He plays a Trinket Mage. Doesn't really matter, but we're just gonna Remand Cycle because we have this Logic Knot. I don't really feel a reason to wait. We're just gonna keep picking up our lands. Pulse a land here just to get a little bit higher. He Summoner's Packs. That's cool. We have a Snapper Mana, we have a Logic Knot, so we can do really either or. Both are fine. His turn, next turn mana is committed, so the remand might be a little stronger, but that's fine. So on our turn, we're gonna untap, and I think we're gonna draw Mystical Teachings here, if I remember correctly. Yeah, so we're gonna Teachings for Blue Sun, and because he is pacted out on his turn to pay for the pact, he's gonna have like 2 mana. He's not going to have enough to do anything relevant, and we're just going to pick up 10 cards and ask him if he can interact with us. So, we Teachings. We get the Blue Sun. We go to end step, we float our mana, and I pick up 7 cards. And he pays for Pact, unless he has some, like, land and second Amulet hand. I'm really not scared of him. He plays a Trinket Mage. That is completely irrelevant to this board state. I know he has a Titan in hand, but I have basically everything I ever wanted at this point. And we're just gonna do whatever we want. So Wilderness, trigger, Teachings, get Nexus. And with the double Teachings in our graveyard, that's just going to keep pulling us further and further ahead. So every time we use, 7 plus 6, 13 mana, all of the spare mana we can use to get ahead. And if we ever find a second Wilderness, he's just going to die. Because that gives us an extra like 10 mana, and that means Teachings can go get another card. So he's dead. Go to game 2. Game 2. We keep a pretty decent hand. We have the turn 3, the hypothetical turn 3 Wilderness. We also have the Remand if that's too slow. Now we have a double Remand. So we're praying for no Cavern of Souls. That is my dream here. And as you can see, that is a Cavern of Souls, and we're going to die. So he plays a Titan, and I'm just going to scoop, because I don't want to deal with a turn 3 Titan, because the advantage he has is just too much. So I think I just scoop at this point. I'm going to save everybody the nonsense here, but he's going to have a Titan, he's going to do whatever he wants, and the game's going to be over, so that's fine. Game 3. We have a Field of Ruin for a Cavern of Souls, so I am super happy to keep his hand. He Bojuka Bogs me, which I guess is okay. We have a Field of Ruin, and we're going to throw it out at this land as the tempo play. We also have an opt, so why not? Still a little bit spooked at Cavern of Souls, but we're pretty far ahead at this point. He hasn't played an Amulet, so it's fine. Also, if we find a Cryptic here, we're just going to Cryptic this land back to his hand and get real far ahead. So we don't do that. We find a trophy. That's nice. We could do that, but it doesn't buy us that much. And now he has the Cavern, so we're okay with that. He bogs us again. That's fine. We're gonna Teachings here. We just get Shadow of Doubt. We could theoretically Shadow Doubt him on the same turn that he casts Titan. But I'm like Stone right now. But there's really no reason. We have a remand, and at this point, we just have a mono counter spell hand against a Titan. So he has to find Cavern of Souls, and the Shadow of Doubt is gonna stop him from ever finding Cavern of Souls. So that's great. So we're just gonna Cryptic this Titan. We draw this Reclamation, and we are off to the races. Tap tap, take an extra turn, untap, Teachings, we just go get Blue Sun, and we're gonna bury him if he doesn't do something super relevant this turn. So he's forced to do something super relevant, and we have all this protection against him. So on his end step, because he didn't do anything, I'm just gonna Blue Sun for 4. He Spell Pierces, which is fine. We're just a control deck. I don't need to get super far ahead of him here. I could have snapped a Blue Sun or a Cryptic there, but I didn't really see the value. This hand is very hard to lose with, so I'm okay. So we're gonna Cryptic him here, and that's 2 Titans down. We're gonna Illumination, try to hit land, go to end step, float our mana, play a snap the Illumination. And you'll see we just keep getting further and further ahead. He plays a Tribe Scout. And now our hand is just like a million mana and a million interactive cards. We attack. He blocks because he basically has to, and I'm happy with that. That gets his nonsense off the board. And we just have all this interaction for him. So, it's fine. We just remand Azusa. Play Tar Pit, and now we have interaction. We could theoretically stifle the Ghost Quarter trigger, but if he's committing a land to Stone Rain himself, I'm totally fine with that. He gets the Sanctuary. It's fine. He plays Azusa, that's fine. None of these cards matter. Once again, if he wants to Stone Rain himself, I'm happy to do that. I have no Tar Pit, so it doesn't matter. And Tar Pit on top, Tar Pit. So look at all this interaction I have. So we're gonna just go off on him, because it does not matter. As long as he does not have that Cavern of Souls and no way to Teleria West for it, which is what Obstructionist and Shadow of Doubt are here for, it's pretty good. The thing I really want to have is a Snapcaster at this point, but that's fine. So we play a second Wilderness Wreck, and now we're really threatening him with Teachings, because that'll just kill him. So he plays a Titan, we remand, he negates, we Cryptic him, he packs, he comes into play, we Shadow of Doubt, he can't search, he's priced into paying for pack next turn, but he has the Gemstone, but I play the Nimble Man, the nimblest of men, and then I'm gonna hit him with double Tar Pit. He might have been able to live a turn if he left Ghost Quarter up, but even then, that's okay. Because if he left Ghost Quarter up, I would just keep the Obstructionist in the hand, and then when he went to attack, I would cycle Obstructionist on the Titan, and he would not be able to search for lands, and I can kind of, like, I'm not in the best spot there, but I'm in an okay spot. I think there's probably a window for me to snap this Blue Sun back for a bit of value, and I probably should have done that and just got further ahead of him. But it all worked out, and we ended up winning the set. So yeah, that's that.